What's up, YouTube? It's been a minute since I uploaded. Your boy is back, and I'm just really glad to be back. I haven't uploaded in a while. Let's get straight to it. Alright, so first off, before I get straight to this video, I just want to thank y'all so much for getting us to 70 subs. Hit 70 like a week or two ago. I'm just so thankful for y'all. Y'all are my biggest supporters, and let's just keep on growing more. Let's get 100 by the end of the year. Let's go. Okay, so I did go to the flea market today, earlier this morning, left at about 3 o'clock, and I got some Hot Wheels, so not many, it's only 2, but they are some pretty good ones. I think y'all are going to like them. So first off, I got this Volkswagen Baja Bug, probably from like I'd say before 2020, something like that, probably like 2015, anywhere 2018, and this one is my personal favorite, the 98 Honda Prelude. Just came out this year. It's not new for 2026, but it did come out this year. I just love the 5th gen Prelude. It's very clean. It's got a red Civic interior. You can see it through the sunroof. It's very nice. I'm going to hang this up here in a little bit towards the end of the video. So let's just get straight to it. Okay, so I know I did, just tell y'all that we're going to get straight to the video. But before that, I just want to shout out my little bro for being my videographer for today.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright, so actually, shout out my brother. Great videographer. Hopefully, we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I first want to start off down here towards the end. I've got Maseratis, Tacomas. I got this Pikes Peak Tacoma that I got over at a convention. It wasn't really Hot Wheels related. It was more of just like actors and all sorts of other stuff. I've got 2 treasure hunts right here. Both were gifts. And I've got all my bikes down here. I started out with this 450. I got the Vespa. And I got the Honda C8. And I know there is a little... That's not a C8. Sorry. I can't read. CB 750. It is a little taped up. A little messed up. But it's fine because it's just Hot Wheels. And it's always going to be in the package. Okay, so up next, I've got these 3 transports I got for my birthday this year. I'm super blessed for my birthday and everything I got. I've always loved the team for transports. I don't know why. They're just so cool looking, and I don't know. There's just something about them that's really likable. Especially this Dodge Power Wagon. Absolutely amazing. I like this Ford Capri, and I like the Super here as well. Amazing casting, all 3 of these. Let's just get straight more into the video. Okay, so I have this Ferrari F512, and I've had this for a couple years now. I can't remember. Let's see, I think I got it at a festival called Hazard Fest, based off the Dukes of Hazzard show. Hope y'all know what that is, and hope y'all, or some of y'all have watched it. Got that there a few years ago, shut down last year. Then, not too long ago, I went to AutoZone, picked up this SF90 Stradale. I think this is a great casting too. I'm glad Ferrari and Hot Wheels are finally back together. So I'm going to show you all my favorite car out of this entire collection, the Firebird. I don't care what gen it is. I love Firebirds. But I'd say preferably my favorite one might be, it's hard telling. Probably like the 3rd gen or something like that. But I've got the Pontiac Firebird and I've got the GTO right here. Pretty cool car. Not my favorite though. So up here I've got some F1 cars, only 2 of them. I seen some today. There was a Red Bull one. I was gonna pick it up. I was like, I've already got one. There was Ferrari there, and I was about to pick it up. I'm like, nah, that's fine. I do got these Cadillac Seville, a Project Hypercar. I've got a Jeep Wagoneer Zamac, Walmart exclusives, if y'all don't know what Zamacs are. So if you ever go to your local Walmart, look at the Hot Wheels and see this right here, this little Zamac logo, you have hit the jackpot. I also got this Batmobile at the convention I went to not so long ago, along to go with all my other Batmobiles. I do have this Audi R8 Spider that I recently just got for my birthday. I did a trade with my friend Chris for this Audi Avant RS2. Pretty nice. Got this last year for Christmas, I'm pretty sure, or maybe recently. I don't know. I think it came out this year. My bad. I've had this Jaguar F-Type. It's one of my first ever Hot Wheels, And same thing for that one, I'm pretty sure. The Quattro. Audi e-tron. I did a trade with my friend Sarah for that one. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. I think the color's pretty cool. So, along with my other Zamac, the Wagoneer, I do have a BRZ Zamac, and I found it in the same hunt, same Walmart. I'm just super blessed to have those. I love my Subarus. I want a 98 Subaru, just like this one. Probably like a dark blue, or maybe like a black, something like that. This one's just really nice. This one up here was also one of my first Hot Wheels. This Subaru WRX STI. Great car. And I think all these castings are just great. So the BMWs take me back because I think probably 3 of these were from the start of my collection. Obviously not this one because I started collecting in 2022. I know that one was, I think the 507 was maybe the M3. I don't think so. But the M Roadster, the 507, and the M3 wagon were all part of my beginning of collecting Hot Wheels. Because first off, I didn't know what I was doing. I was so lost, and I just got a lot of help. I started watching TikToks and YouTube videos about Hot Wheels. So yeah. So this one right here was also part of the trade with my friend Chris. I love this one. The Huracan Super Trofeo is just a really nice car, and I think Lamborghini has done a lot for the supercar and the hypercar world. Some people would say that they're not really hypercars, but I think they would. I think I would in some cases, just depending on the cars. Let's see. I got this one from a trade with my friend Sarah. The Miura was one of my first ever Hot Wheels, and I love it. I think they recently just came out with a yellow casting. Could be wrong. I know they had a red one. If I'm wrong, someone please let me know. So I'm going to start doing 2 at a time, like my movie cars or my video game cars, and then like the Miatas, I'll do the Hondas and the Porsche, whatever. So I have this Knight Rider, and I have that Knight Rider, the kit. So this one is the concept, and then this one's the actual car from the movie. I mean, both were in the movie, but this one's the concept car. So there's like more of like a future car. This is probably like a muscle car or something like that. I'd say my first one out of all these was probably the DeLorean, and then I got the minecart, the Ice Charger, the kit concept. Could be wrong. I think the Monster High was one of my first ever ones. That was definitely before the Knight Rider. So jumping straight into the Miatas, I've got this RX-7. Or no, sorry, that's not an RX-7. I am so sorry. That is an MX-5 Miata. This one is the RX-7. It's alright, I guess. I don't think the red and the yellow matches up well. I will say that this one, though, I think it matches very well. The 787B, I wish I could have found the treasure hunt version of this one. Unfortunately, I did not. But it's fine, because I've got this one and all these other Mazdas. Another RX-7, RX-3, MX-5 Miata, and I've got the AutoZone, like a little monster truck. So here we got the Porsches. I've got the Tune 911 Turbo, great car. Got the GT3 Porsche Carrera. I think this color is just so good. That root beer brown is amazing. It doesn't look like it in the card, but on the actual car itself, it looks so amazing. I truly think that this is one of the best castings that they've had this year. The 911 Rally, it's alright. I think it's on Forza, if I'm not mistaken. It might be something else. Another 911 Carrera, another 911 Carrera, a Carrera, and then another Carrera. So here's where it gets pretty long. I'm just going to do the Dodge and all that, and the Ram, whatever. So here you go. We'll start off with the Dodge Charger, 1970. Not the 68 or the 69, obviously the very, iconic ones like Fast and Furious and, the Dukes of Hazzard, all that. You got this Dodge Challenger drift car, which is amazing. This isn't my original one because I did have an original one. So I gave my original one away, and then I got another one. We got a 68 Dodge Dart on Forza Horizon 5. This thing's an absolute beast. I mean, if you get the tune right, you can make it like such a powerful drag car. You got the Dodge Viper, and here you go. You got the same Dodge Viper, but Treasure Hunt Edition and a more recent casting. Here you got the Ram 1500 Rebel. This one is, I mean, it's alright. I mean, I don't really think Ford, or not Forza, but Hot Wheels, like, puts out many trucks. I really wish they would. I've got a couple, but I hope they can put out more in the future. The only other two I have that are Dodge is this D100 and the little Red Express. This one's alright, I guess. I don't really know, like, the full backstory behind it. And I forgot up here, we've got a yellow 92 Dodge Viper. Same casting as this one. This one's just a different color, and it's a treasure hunt, obviously, because you can tell by the little flame right there. And if you flip the car, you can see the flame, and it says, "Congrats, you have just found a treasure hunt." So here I've got my favorite car brand ever, McLaren. You got Nissan, and then you got Chevy all down through here. So this one, the F1 and the F1 GTR were my first ever McLarens. I think they were both also one of my like first ever Hot Wheels to start the collection. Then I got the McLaren Elva. Could be wrong, actually. I think the Elva was my first ever one. Then it was those two. I recently got the McLaren W1, and prior to that, I got the Solus. I've got, let's see, Nissan S15, Liberty Walk edition. There is a super treasure, I think it's a treasure hunt or super treasure hunt version of it. Very nice. It's like gold, or it's like gold or black, something like that. It's very nice. I had a friend come over one time. He tried to like rip me off, or he's like, "I'll give you like $5 for it, or $1." I can't remember. I was like, "No, dude, I'm not doing that." But yeah, down through here, this was also one of the ones I got at the Hazard Fest, along with the M Roadster and the Ferrari F512M or whatever it is. Here you go. You got like a little Chevette. Now, I don't think I've ever seen this casting before. I don't even think I've ever heard of this car before, so I guess I don't even think it's that rare, but I guess it's pretty cool. Down here, you got the Camaro. You got the C8, C7, I think, yeah. C6. You got Greenwood Corvette, Stingray convertible, and then you got the Barbie Corvette. And down through here, this is one of my favorite cars on the wall, is a Chevy Impala stock car. That's like kind of like a NASCAR. It is absolutely awesome. I got this at the recent little like thing I went to with all the actors or whatever. I got this one along with, I think, I can't really remember, honestly. I'll just have to show y'all later. But I've got this 57 Chevy. Every year Hot Wheels puts out some like inspiring word, and you have to like get all the like the Hot Wheels or whatever that has a like a letter on it, and it'll put together the word, which I think is super awesome. Here you got the Chevelle. You're headed into Nissan, back at it. You got the Liberty Walk, another Liberty Walk. This is a 2000 GTR. This is a Skyline RS. The R30, I think, in my opinion, is the most underrated like Skyline out of all of them. Obviously, the first gen Skyline, super awesome. I wish I could have one of these cars in real life. But here you go, got the, I think it's like the R32 or something like that. And you got the R35. And finally down here, you got the HG 2000 GTX. Not really a big fan of it, but I think it's pretty cool with like the wire and all of that, and the kit is going on there. So down here, I got my Fords. I kind of switch these up every now and then. I think last time I done it was like last month or 2 months ago. I've got a lot of Fords. I got this one recently. I think that one's really awesome, in my opinion. Probably my favorite. Got this Ford GT. Got a Ford Mustang that has like a Falcon livery on it. You got the Mustang Cobra. I got that one along with the M Roadster, the 57 Chevy, and the Ferrari F512. Got this Mustang funny car. I have two of these. I just had the other one put up, and I did have it on earlier. I got this Fox body from my friend Luke, like freshman year. I'm about to be a senior, and I've just had it since then. He didn't really want anything for it. He just gave it to me. So up here, I bought this entire set at a gas station on my way back to Tennessee, because I was at Pensacola, Florida, my freshman year for a field trip. Spent like a few days there, like probably 2 or 3. and I just bought all those like on the way back home. I got this set for Christmas, I think, like 2 years ago. Let's see. This one, the anniversary edition car's up there. Not finished with it. I think there's like a chase or something like that, and some other one along with it, because it is a set of 6. Obviously got all 5 except for the 6th one and the chase. So I will hopefully find that one soon. So I got these punch buggies, punch buggy no punchback, at a place called Ollie's. And I think they're pretty cool. My brother has some. Might show y'all the collection of his here later in the video. Just not really sure. Same thing for this one. This set, I found this one at the gas station as well. I was like, why not? I've got the money. I'm just missing, I think it's like a Corvette or a Camaro. Missing it, and I just hope I can find it. I've found it online, but it's just it's so expensive. It really is. So here I've got all my premiums. Obviously these are like the silver series or whatever they are. But yeah, here's all my premiums. I did a trade with my friend Chris for, I don't know where it's at, J Leno, the J Leno Lambo, and this little Lambo right here as well. And same thing for the Avent. Got that from him, and the Viper as well. So, I mean, it's a win-win. It's a pretty good deal. I've had this one for a while. I never did find the rest of that set. But otherwise, I've just got a lot of pop culture. I don't know why this one's pop culture, but this one ain't. That just makes no sense. I got this one for my birthday, or like Christmas, from a friend of mine. Great kid. I don't think I've ever seen this one online either. I really don't know what it is or what year it is, but along with the trade, I tried to give him this chaser, my friend Chris. I tried to give him the chaser, and he's like, no, I already got it. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I used to have the rest of the set right here. I had the BMW. I gave it away. I done the trade. I've only got one Boulevard, and that's the Lancia Delta. There's a lot better ones, like the Ford GT, and I think maybe the Fiat 500. I'm not really sure. Here you got this NASCAR pack that I bought at a bookstore a couple of years ago. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. It's only $4.90. Actually, check the back. It was not $4.99. It was $5.95. Here's the original price, and here's the bookstore price. So you got Geoff Bodine, you got Harry Grant, AJ Foyt, Terry Labonte. I think this is pretty cool. It goes along with all my other NASCARs right here. I've got 2 up there. This mossy oak, this is probably my favorite on this side of the wall right here, beside this one, or that one. So besides this one and that one, this one is probably my favorite. Big old jacked up bogger truck, little Chevy Silverado. I think it's pretty cool. So over here I've got the whole set. I've got the McLaren F1, Aston Martin, BMW M1, Lamborghini Reventon, and the 71 Porsche 911. My favorite one is probably the F1, because I am a huge McLaren guy. Obviously, I've got the F1 GTR over there. I'm not sure what these are besides this one, obviously, because it says 73 Honda. I know this one is a Mazda as well, because it's RX-3. I've got some M2 machines. I think they're pretty cool. I don't really go like for M2 machines. I just kind of get them for Christmas or whatever. I did buy a couple of the build sets or whatever. You get the car and you build it. I did buy a couple of those. Only probably 2 of them, I think. So these 5 right here I got from the Hazard Fest the year prior, before it shut down. I think maybe like that last year. Some guy just gave them to me. He's like, you're a nice guy. You got like a good brother, and your parents seem really nice. You seem like really well disciplined. Same thing for this one right here, this little police car, and I've got another one over here too. So he gave all that to me for free. I was like, wow, thank you so much. But here's the NASCARs. I've got Davey Allison. These are all from my friend that gave me this little car right here. So you got Davey Allison. I can't see some of these names. I think it's Tony Larriott or something like that. Bobby Hamilton and Harry Grant. So here's my other two NASCARs, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jeff Gordon. Just want to mention Kyle Busch, RIP. No, he passed away the other day. Rest in peace. He was a great driver. Winningest driver in the Truck Series, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, RIP to that guy and just prayers to his family. Here you got this Carmelo Anthony Hummer. I think this is really cool. This was my absolute favorite whenever I first started collecting Hot Wheels, because I love basketball so much, and Carmelo Anthony is my favorite player of all time. He was pretty great. Here we got this Fast and Furious little Jada pack. I've got some more like Jada stuff in the bottom of my entertainment center. I'll show you all that here in a minute. But yeah, it's got the Escort, the Supra, and what is it? The Charger Daytona? Yeah. So I got this not too long ago. I got this not too long ago. These two were from my friend that gave me like the NASCARs and all that. I went to my local Walmart one night and I seen that. I wanted to go to the Hot Wheels, and something told me just to like look over there, because usually my local Walmart isn't really that good. I looked over there and I freaked out. I ran straight to it. I'm like, I've got to buy this. So I bought it and I took it home with me. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see in here. There's not much light. I used to have some like little LED lights that you would push and it would like make different light, like colors or whatever, but they didn't stay there for long. So I'm sorry if y'all can't see any of this. But first off, we got the German premium set. Got the Volkswagen Transporter, Porsche 917, a 911, and a 935. It's pretty cool. Has a little 6.7 right there on the Porsche 911. I think this is pretty cool. I haven't really seen many others like this, so I hope I can find more of these, hopefully, maybe. I'm not sure. So here's what I was talking about those like cool buildable M2 machine sets. I've got this Ford F100. That was my first ever one. And I've got this, like, what is it? A Willys Coupe. Yeah, I built that. And me personally, I think the Ford Ranger was more hard to build, in my opinion, because it obviously was my first one. I didn't know how to build it. That one was a pain in the butt. Alongside with what my friend Hunter gave me with those NASCARs, he gave me this, and apparently it's worth a lot, but I'm not really sure. I've got a bunch of these Jada Fast and Furious cars and stuff like that. My brother has some up there too. But yeah, I've got the Eclipse right here. This is my all-time favorite car in the franchise. Got the Supra. I think it's kind of overrated in my opinion. Still a nice car, don't get me wrong, but I think in the franchise it's just very overrated. And then over here you got the Treader House. Pretty cool. I've seen some other one of this one, kind of like that. Maybe I can get it someday. Have the room for it. Hopefully, eventually. Okay, so I do have this Wrangler 85 Ford Bronco, so it's Wrangler themed, kind of like the jeans brand. And I think this one's pretty cool. It represents like an old Ford Bronco, but kind of like what it would be like a really long time ago. Let's see. So here's the cover for it, and then let me open this up real quick and I'll get back to y'all. Okay, we are Gucci now. Here's the Ford Wrangler Bronco. I think this is absolutely sick. I love this one. It was kind of like what happened to me when I got the Carmelo Anthony car. I just fell in love with it, and I thought it was so cool. I just put it back in the package because I really don't want nothing to happen to this. Okay, so here I got this, a little display case that you can get from Walmart. If you just ask the employees, you can probably get it for free. I don't really think they make you pay for it, but so in this, I'm going to be adding my Volkswagen Bug that I just got today, and I'll probably slide it right down here. My friend Sarah gave me this go-kart not too long ago. I think it's pretty cool. A little Ford Sierra Cosworth with the number 87 on it. My friend Garrett got me this Monopoly car. I think it's pretty cool. Otherwise, I've bought the rest of these. Like every single one of these. Besides this one right here, which I really don't know what this is modeled after because it's not an actual car. It's called an Olds Aurora. I've just never seen it before, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's got some like, I really don't know, like kind of like deep dish rims or something like that. Number 7 on top. Maybe like a stock car or something. I'm not really sure. If y'all want to take a guess, just let me know in the comments. I've got this GMC Cyclone. I think this is pretty cool. All the GMC trucks are pretty cool. I've got this Golf themed Daytona. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. You got the Koenigsegg Jesco. You got the Gordon Murray Automotive. I think while I'm at it, I might put up this one and this one because they both are automotive. I've got this Roger Dodger that I got alongside with this Rock and Rod series. You can find more of these. I think they're pretty cool. This is like back in like the 90s or 2000s. It's like a guitar. I think it's pretty sweet in my opinion. Let's see, a little guitar going on right there. But yeah, I mean, this is the whole setup going on right here. It just goes in my closet, honestly, because I have no room for it. Obviously, in my room. Say that I will be adding this Honda Prelude. Obviously, my new, actually, I wouldn't say my favorite, because you have this SI that's super clean, and the Civic Custom over here. Point the camera towards them, Nolan. You got the SI, and you got the Civic Custom. This one right here, the CRX, was one of my first ever Hot Wheels. So I'm just really blessed for all these, you know, this great career and adventure in collecting Hot Wheels. No one get the camera so far away from me. Got it up in my face. Yeah, I'm just super blessed for all these cars. This one was also may have been one of my first ever Hot Wheels. I don't think so. I'll take that back. But yeah, I'm just super blessed for all of these Hot Wheels, and I'm just super blessed for all the people I've met along the way while I've been collecting. So here it goes. 98 Honda Prelude is going on the wall. I did used to have some other, hold on, I can't remember what it was, but I traded when I made that trade with my friend Chris. So let's see. There it is, going on the wall. 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Woo!
Let's go. It's on the wall. And I don't think I'm gonna move it because you obviously got all the other Hondas like the Civics and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm super blessed. I'm gonna keep on saying I'm so blessed for all these Hot Wheels and the great people I've met along the way. And I hopefully like can keep on going more. I just pray to God that He, you know, lets me be able to keep on doing my passion and helps me along the way. On the one on the left. There you go. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. No one already pointing the video right here. My face is up here, okay? So, thank you all for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, comment. You know, I did ask a couple questions. Also, one question is I've got some treasure hunts. I've got the Buns of Steel and the Street Wiener. Then I've got this Dodge Viper over here, the white one, kind of like the one from Fast and Furious in the end scene where they done the Paul Walker tribute. So I'm just gonna end this video, and I'd like to say bye to y'all. Thank you for subscribing. Peace.
Oh, no.